Check out this motherfucker, Shaggy.
First
Top,
and foremost, give thanks for spending time with us. I know you could be doing anything else right now, and
yeah.
No, we have a press. Yeah, we have a press, and you know, we always do the work, you know. So I just said that.
All right, cool. So quarantine. What are you loving? What are you loathing?
I am currently in New York City. I came off the tour from the UK with me and Nelly and Eve and all of us, and I got to New York a day before they
coming off tour with Nelly and Eve. Not Jamaicans, you know. Cause you don't give a fuck about Jamaica, you know. This motherfucker keep watching me all the fucking time. Mouth, man, your voice sound unique. You the best shit. That's what he did. Oh, Carolina. They didn't give a fuck about Mouth. Let me tell you something. Legends are born and not made. Stars are born, but Shaggy has blood clot made. You know that? That's how they are. Get big and the head is up their fucking asses. Say this out.
Borders. And I was trying to go to Jamaica, where I live, where my home and my kids and wife and dogs. But the early cases of corona in Jamaica were from British tourists, and so there was like a reluctant to let me in. So I sat here and tried to quarantine myself before. And in the middle of quarantining, they shut the borders to Jamaica. So I ended up being stuck here in New York at my home, and so well, will it, you know.
Needs must, I guess. Needs must.
Yeah.
In respect to the music, Shaggy, you've re-recorded and remixed It Wasn't Me. 20th year anniversary. Congratulations on that.
Yes, sir.
What does it mean to you, though, to be able to put out something like this and to be able to be in a position to do this with such an iconic song?
Well, you know what? That whole project, Hot Shot, was iconic within itself. It sold, you know, diamond. And it was very instrumental in the...
Him talk. Well, that was a hot shot, you know. It sold diamond, you know. He sold fucking diamond, huh? What do you say? He sold diamond. Look, show off, motherfucker, you know. He sold diamond, you know. What the fuck you do for fucking Eek-A-Mouse or any other fucking artist like Burning Spear and Culture and the motherfucking artists? Huh? You gonna do a remix. A remix, you know? Run out a fucking idea. These motherfuckers are who they placed in the business to disrespect all the fucking legends and Master Gibbons and everybody. Judy Mowat. You won't talk about them, you know, and work with them, you know. Oh, I'm gonna work this thing. You see what this bumble boy saying again?
The movement of dancehall culture into the mainstream, you know. And so Universal approached me in trying to do a 20th anniversary album. I tried to do that first. And, you know, they made me an offer where we would be able to share the masters, ownership of the masters, and they would swap out the current new masters with the old masters, you know. And I thought it was a good deal. So I solicited Sting International, who was one of my in-house producers at the time, to do it. But and he started to do it, but then him and I had a falling out, and he kind of just went with the hard drive. So I ended up doing a new deal with them and just did 5 of the most popular tracks on there, which are all the singles: Angel, Wasn't Me, Love Me, Love Me. Then I did Keeping It Real and the title track itself, which is Hot Shot. I added 4 new songs. One is a new song called Primavera with myself and Sting. I did Buckingham Palace, Peter Tosh, and I also did Electric Avenue, Over. I also did...
These are the motherfuckers them want, man. Imitators. That just do everything over. Imitate every motherfucker. It's like how Sean Paul keeps saying, biddy bang, bang, dang, 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 dang. Little piece of fucking fuck at them in the fucking reggae game. It's when they can't kill a blood clot, he come out and the fucking idiots. What they do all the fucking time? Truth this motherfucker. Oh, I mean. Huh? Unique motherfucker. The nigga with the bang ding ding. They don't want me, you know. Kind of look like Shaggy or Sean Paul. Check out this bumbo clot.
Sting on Sing the Hook to Angel, and I added Mr. Bombastico, Carolina, Strength of a Woman, Hey Sexy Lady. All of these are 2020 updated versions to this new album, and that should be coming your way.
When?
It should be June 10th, but because of Corona, they push it back, so you're looking at probably around July now.
Yeah.
So Hot Shot 2020, just to confirm, is going to have all of those classics on it, right?
Yes, it does. Yes,
Nothing new?
That's amazing. And let me ask you a question before I even move on.
Yeah.
Of those classics, which one is the most requested? When you see a random person in the street, which one is the one that they want to hear the most or talk about the most?
Well, Wasn't Me is actually the most. Now, it used to be Angel, so over the years it changed. Right. I think with this younger generation buying into Wasn't Me the way it is, and Wasn't Me just taking kind of a life of its own, it became that song that resonates with this young generation because, this generation is about lifestyle these days. And infidelity is a big part of their lifestyle, you know what I mean?
Of course. Given the...
You don't love them nowadays lifestyle, He's fucking with MOVADO and Jamila and Vice Cartel. Do your shit, motherfucker. They choose you, motherfucker. You're gonna fuck it about them young people now. You don't like young people, Motherfucker. Talking shit, motherfucker, about these young blah, blah, blah. You don't like that. Why the fuck you don't take MOVADO on tour and Jamila and talk about Alkaline and bring them on tour? No, you gone with Nelly and fucking Eve. Now let me go fucking Yankee niggas that don't give a fuck about reggae, You give a fuck about reggae. But he's over there, choosing. You mean a fucking bitch again.
We're talking about music that's lasted the test of time, Shaggy. Is music retaining its pop element and sensibility and dancehall roots in order for it to be successful? Is that a key component in 2020 as much as it was 20 years ago?
But I think we really need a shot in the arm in dancehall. I think if you look at let's go to numbers.
Yeah.
Dancehall, the genre of dancehall is the lowest streaming numbers of all other genres.
Right.
It's the lowest numbers compared to reggaeton, which is a birthchild of dancehall, and Afrobeat, which is a birthchild of dancehall. Even hip hop, that's a birthchild of reggae.
Yes,
and
bitch.
Dancehall is doing bigger numbers than dancehall.
Mm-hmm.
So, that puts us, in my opinion, in a position of crisis. And so we really need to find a way to get people to start streaming dancehall. And if you look at 90s dancehall, it's arguably, you're looking at people like an Ed Sheeran or Rihanna or Drake or any of these guys, Justin Bieber.
Sample shit.
The songs that they're sampling and making big success and the huge streaming numbers over are 90s style dancehall.
You better know that.
And if you look at the new music, they've actually taken out the dance out of dancehall. It's now sing hall. People just stand up in a club, they don't dance anymore, they roll them weed, drink them liquor and stand up and sing a couple lines to some songs and and hold it up and I hate that. And I don't think that is resonating as much.
You're the blood clot himself. People don't dance no more. Up on Ray and Ray. So he's throwing words and all them dance all the youth coming up, Cause them don't like them, He think he's the blood clot leader. He's the king of the shit. That's what them fuckers talk all the fucking time. You see? They don't talk about you come out and unique, Over there, go work with Peter Tuscan dead. And he can't come back. He gonna really do a remix of Buckingham Palace. Check out this fucking bitch.
With the mainstream audience. And the numbers are showing exactly that. So we need to kind of reinvent the wheel, so to speak, because the formula is already there, if you ask me.
Well, I guess that brings me on to my last question, and I know your time's pressed, but the last time we met in the UK, you were talking significantly about the music industry and its contemporary guys. So all of those things you just mentioned, the streaming and how potent dancehall can be, but most importantly, you were trying to hammer home the message to those younger artists in terms of how they should be taking advantage of this. So I guess to end this little segment here, what are some of the things that you think younger artists, contemporary artists need to be doing in order to push dancehall further into the mainstream in order for it to be everything that you've just outlined, really?
Well, in my opinion, and I could be wrong.
Yeah.
You're looking at. I find dancehall is suffering from the same thing that most genres are suffering from.
What?
Because of the internet, you're finding people having more access to music. So you're finding artists like the Afrobeat artists, with as popular as Afrobeat is, and with the type of numbers it's streaming. I don't understand why it has not taken over the world globally and being the main
Afrobeat. Okay, you soon
it certainly is doing that with numbers, but you're not seeing that as much. And part of the problem, if I am right, is that most of these Afrobeat artists, they're all living in Africa driving Ferraris. So none of them are going to come over here and do your voice interview for free. None of them are going to.
Shut your fuck up, Shaggy. You think these fucking African artists are going to come over here and with blah blah? They stay in Africa. 1.2 billion fucking people. They don't need to come over here. Because you ain't selling over there and they don't like your shit over there. You're gonna blame this fucking Afro fucking beat artists. Like Sandoke and Shatawale and Stony Boy, who are great entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Who got their own fucking label. Fantana. Now them other person over there making them blood clot money and don't need to come here. They got the Afro Nation or the Nigerians doing all the big concerts. So Shaggy don't like that, He don't blood clot like that. Because the system chose him to blood clot. And I'm not gonna sit down. Afrobeat are business blood clot people. And they make their own fucking money. 1.2 billion people. You can be in Nigeria to motherfucker. Okay? With 200 million people. And don't need to come here. Check this out again.
Travel and do that kind of legwork to get on all the major talk shows and do what it takes to actually make the genre become a staple that it's on the Super Bowl or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And dancehall is the same. You're looking at dancehall artists, local dancehall artists can make a really good living without ever going to radio, without ever going mainstream.
Yes, bitch.
Because of the internet. They have to just take their phones and press a button and say, hey, that's promotion.
Yeah.
If you look at a lot of dancehall artists, they have more followers than they have streaming numbers. You know what I mean? And that's because they've become somewhat of a sideshow because people tune in and follow them, not to stream or buy their music, but to be entertained with whatever buffoonery they're doing. And so, they become a sideshow.
You're a hater.
But to them, if they get those numbers and followers, they feel they're winning. And most of the time, people can monetize them. I have a friend of mine who, he uses Instagram and his Instagram follow to advertise other people's stuff, and they get money for it. You know what I mean? So they can make a living with followers, so they don't really have to worry about streaming and moving the culture forward. You know what I mean? The same thing is happening with reggaeton. Look at all the big reggaeton artists. They all live in Miami.
Yeah.
Because they get it. They live in Miami. The big artists that are in reggaeton that live outside of Miami or live in Colombia and these places, they don't care. They're filling stadiums in their country and driving Ferraris in their countries, and they don't need to come do this work in America or the UK or any of these places.
Fuck you.
What you so I think that is part of the problem, that we're facing, and it's across the board, I would think.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to when we can all resume some kind of normality. Because I'd want to come to the party where you're, performing all of the Hot Shop 2020 classics.
That'd be great.
I'm looking forward to it, and I know if.
Man, fuck him. Let's sell the fuck out to the reggaeton motherfucking boy. You know that motherfucker? That he should have called, he come out with the bang ding ding and all the motherfucker. Boy, the reggaeton boy, them driving Ferrari and live in Miami and shit. He's a hater, little motherfucker like that. Can't imagine he make all them fucking money. And he talking shit about people. Motherfucker don't talk about you come out or you beg me to bring him on the stage, remember that? And the sports arena in blood clot, San Diego, blood clot, Shaggy. So, you know, the wicked and even a blood clot, you know. You know what about Eek-A-Mouse? You have my talent? No, I'm a nigger. And you don't like niggers in this blood clot reggae here. Yes, we got 2 more blood clot, man. See what you're going to say now.
The year was going a bit smoother. You would have been doing more stuff to promote.
Oh yeah, we had a whole game plan. You know, we had all of the missiles them ready for go. And you know, this thing just kind of stopped with the trap. But what am I gonna do? I can't worry about something I can't change. So
that's right. Yeah.
That's it.
It's what it is. Good luck.
Give thanks again and sorry for the mix up everything and thanks for your patience, you know. Respect.
Mix up your blood clot. We gonna see what happen. Wanna fuck up reggae, you know. You and Sean Paul and all on the blood clot don't respect Eek-A-Mouse and Burning Spear, many of us as artists who don't collaborate. You fight against Vibes Cartel, you fight against MOVADO, you fight against Alkaline and every blood clot bad, and you fight against the Afro blood clot beat, and you fight against the reggaeton. People hear that blood clot or Shaggy act. You see him blood clot act? That's some apartheid kind of racial shit, you know. He doing a little fucking bitch. What's about $25 million? I ain't don't buy Ferrari. He can't buy 10 Ferrari. Cause suck your mother. I'm happy. Wake up and smell the blood clot Corona coffee, bitch.